What's up, internet? It is Clyro here, also known as Marker in the real world, and today I'm bringing you another private match. This time it is grid. Sharpshooter on grid. I always seem to do that. I always read grid at the top there and get myself so confused. And today I'm bringing you something. I'm going to call a new revolution in YouTubing. I'm going to call it a Glog. It's going to be like a gaming blog. It's people do it now, but I'm just going to call it a Glog. It's going to be my word for it. And I have actually no topics prepared for this. I'm just going to talk whatever comes to my head straight away, just because I'm in a hyperactive mood at the moment. I have been all day, and which is really crazy as because I woke up so freaking tired this morning, and I was like, "Wow, uni's the last thing I want to do." And I was like, can I sleep in a little bit more?" Because I actually went down like 6 hours early to do an assignment with some mates, and I had a test on, and the last thing I wanted to do was uni, so I was amazed that I'm so hyperactive. Like 12 hours later, 13 hours later, what time did I go? 15 hours later, 14 hours, I don't know. It's been a long day, I don't know my maths that well. And today has been a fairly productive day. I got a lot of this assignment done. I had Hungry Jacks, I had Subway for dinner, I had some food when I got home. It's been a good day of food eating, I'll give it that. And yes, but I also had my test today, and that was kind of fun because for the subject, the lecture's pretty easy going, and I kind of convinced him to give us the answers yesterday for the test that we had today, and we just studied those out. But the thing is, he didn't give us, he didn't actually put the question 11 in there, so we were like, oh, we're going to be so screwed. So we did it, and I just guessed the answer. And then when I went up to hand in my thing, I was like, "Oh, could you just check number 11 for me?" I'm like, "Is it A?" And it was like, "I don't think so." And I'm like, "Is it D?" He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "All right, give me a second." So I changed my answer from A to D, and hopefully I get fairly good marks in that. It's only worth 10%, but still, I want that 10% mark at HD in that subject. And in other news, my girlfriend's in hospital. She went in there Friday day. I went and saw her Friday night. She was able to leave. She kind of checked herself out, even though she's supposed to on Saturday. So she came back to mine on Saturday night and kind of just slept the entire time she was here. And then it's her back that's hurting. She's actually, what we found out now is actually it's a slipped disc and it's pushing into a nerve. But on Saturday we didn't know. On Sunday we didn't know that. And she's got shooting pains down her legs, and I had to drive her back to the hospital Sunday, and she's been in there since Sunday, and it's now Tuesday. And Monday involved getting the MRI scans, and today involved getting the actual results back, and like I said, she has a slip disc in her back, and it's pushing into a nerve, which is causing really bad pains, and she actually has to get surgery, and that's sad, but hopefully it helps the pain. She's had these problems for months now, and the doctor she went to before didn't actually do anything. They got an x-ray and she's like, "Oh, it's only blah blah blah," and it's actually a lot worse than blah blah blah. In other news, I'm going to bingo in the morning. How exciting is that? It's actually for an assignment. We're doing an assignment on the business processes of a bingo, and as crazy as that might sound, it's actually quite interesting, and it's a hell of a lot better than freaking ethics. I'm sick of doing ethics. At the moment I have 2 ethics subjects, and they are so freaking boring. Man, I hate doing. No, they're just so annoying and boring, and the stupid thing is that I picked them as electives. I could have had the option of never doing them, and the reason why we chose them is that there was no exams, and then halfway through, one of them messed up the subject outline, and there's an exam for it now, and yeah, that sucks, and that's so frustrating because the tutor for that subject is a total cow. She freaking marked us down for using the word "don't" in our essay. She's like, "You can't use these, you have to use "do not." And we're like, "Are you serious? This is my 3rd year in uni. This is a 2nd year subject, and you are complaining about the word "don't"?" And then she's like, "You're not using all these words in the right context." And we read through what she marked as out of the contents, and it totally made sense. So we were full raging at her, and nobody likes her. It's just complaining about her pretty much constantly, but I've only got 3 weeks to go, which is exciting as hell, and I can't wait to finish. I'm so over uni, but in saying that, I've got 5 assignments left. I think I've done hand in 1. What's 6 or 5? 6 or 5 due in 3 weeks, and I have 5 due next week. Yeah, so and then I had one due the week after, and I'm close to dying, but we did get one nearly finished today. Then we have a huge essay and all this other great stuff that I can't wait to do. I'm so excited, and the problem is I have no motivation, and motivation is so hard, especially what I found is if you've got a job lined up exactly, you don't have the motivation anymore. It's pretty much easy mode, and that's probably one of the biggest problems here. So I've been leaving everything to the last minute. Even that's like I said, took my girlfriend to the hospital on Sunday. I had an assignment due Monday morning. I started that assignment at 6:30 and finished it at 1:30. It took all my mates approximately 3 days to complete it. I completed it in just over 6 hours. And I'm amazing like that. I just pull it out of nowhere. And what can I say? And that's the end of the game. I won. I got a lot of double scores in that, and that's kind of helped me out here. And of course, I get to star in my own final kill cam. How exciting is that, guys? Oh, look at that. Oh man, I look like I'm just trying to stab myself. How weird is that? Good death, mate. And that's the end of it, guys. Liked if you liked it, sub if you haven't before, and I bid you farewell.